Welcome back to SwitchOff South Africa. I'm Nicky Nash as always, in Power Car Business, change cars and all things motoring. Today I have the MG ZS. So this is an entry-level vehicle into the MG brand. As they back into the country. I really love this vehicle because I love it from the interior look of the vehicle. It feels good in terms of the interior, but the exterior, I think that's why I'm not a fan. But you know how I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna tell you about the exterior look of the vehicle, interior look of the vehicle. We're gonna tell you about the drive and how it feels, and most importantly, what you guys would like to know. I'm gonna tell you about the pricing of the vehicle. This is a very important part, and I'm gonna speak about naked. So in terms of the exterior look of the vehicle, car does, for me, does look like a certain vehicle, both up front and in the rear. Up front, basically, if you look at the LED headlamps, it looks exactly like the previous generation Mazda CX-5. So for me, it doesn't really excite me because I've seen this design before in terms of the exterior. When you move on to the side profile of the vehicle, it looks like a small compact SUV. There's nothing different much to that. But you go to the back of the vehicle, that's where, again, it reminds me of certain vehicles. It reminds me two, namely a Honda Elevate and the taillights. Look at the taillights specific, the Honda Elevate and the Nissan Magnite. But overall, I think that's regards to the exterior. I'm not much of a fan, but I understand it, I get it. So if you take the whole, in terms of the look of the vehicle, small compact SUVs, that's what you get from the vehicle. Then when you get into the interior of the vehicle, that's where you can tell there's the VW and MG alliance, because you get into the interior of the vehicle. When you hold on to the steering wheel, first thing that you'll feel is that it feels quite good. That I gotta give it to them. It looks good as well because it reminds me of a Golf 6 steering wheel. Even when you look at your instrument cluster, your analog switch, your analog dials, where you see your fuel gauge as well, you can tell that's VW inspired. When you move on to the center console and you look at the top where your light switches, if it had a sunroof where your sunroof switch would be, that does look more like a VW. Your door switches on the right hand side. So there's a lot of similarities about those vehicles from other vehicles, but it's a good offering, I think. Also, when you look at the pricing of the vehicle. So with those vehicles, when you look at the price of the vehicle, the starting price for this vehicle is 289,000 Rand. It's in and around the competition. You can get your Nissan Magnite, your Kaigers, your Fronks, all those vehicles. I per se definitely would get it over a Nissan Magnite and Renault Kaiga. But you guys know I love the Suzuki Fronks. Would I get those over Suzuki Fronks? I don't think so. I think I need more time with those vehicles to overall experience it. Then when you move on to the drive aspect of the vehicle, this car is powered by a 1.5 liter engine which produces 84 kilowatts and 150 newton meters of torque. And for that, in this vehicle, for me, that's perfect. You get enough for this vehicle. It gets the job done. It's powered by a 4-speed automatic gearbox, and for me, I think that's enough. There's not in time where I felt like maybe I need a 5-speed automatic. This vehicle does get the job done compared to other 4-speed autos. 4-speed auto, when you look at the one that's found in the Suzuki, the one found in the Suzuki definitely does scream a bit more. But in this one, as much as it would scream, it doesn't scream like that. But overall, for me, this vehicle is a good offering. I think MG would have made it for me to love it a bit more if they'd put more effort into terms of how it looks, exterior. Interior, I don't mind it. I think that's my most favorite part. But if they'd made more for it to stand out in terms of the exterior, gone the way the HS looks. The HS looks like a very beautiful car. It's different from anything out there. But this isn't different from anything out there. So I think that's where MG could have done a bit more effort. But hopefully, when they bring a facelift of this vehicle, I don't know when, then definitely I would want something more different. But otherwise, that's my quick first impressions. So I'm sorry if I didn't cover what you guys would like to know, but definitely you guys know I'll cover it in my full review. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Very important, remember you can get an insurance code for this vehicle in under 90 seconds through the Naked app. Very simple, click everything on the button. The person that's actually shooting as well is also covered with Naked. It's very important. Get on the app under 90 seconds. You can adjust your access as well. So if you feel the 7.5 is too much, you can adjust it down to 5,000, 3,000, 1,000. But that increases your monthly premiums. So instead of roughly 1,000 Rand for this vehicle, it would be 1,500, 2,000 Rand. But yeah, I hope I was able to cover what you guys would like to know. If there's anything that I didn't cover that you'd like to know, please comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Nicky Nash from SwitchOff South Africa in Power Car Business, change cars, and I'm signing out.